Hello everyone. In this video we're going to learn what can be done with the GymJudge application after we uploaded the Excel table. What we're going to do quickly again what was explained in last video. We're going to make a sample competition with 20 participants, and we are going to import a this table, and we're going to start judging. So remember that I told you in last video, when you have uploaded the Excel table, or when you have ready the start list, you can start judging by using the bottom blue bottom in the on the bottom, and or the start in the upper part. The other way you can do it is touch the correlative number on the first column. If you can see in this example, we have several gymnasts, and every gymnast has a different event. The first one's on floor, then pommel horse. We're going to do one example and then go to just to check the other events to see how the pages look like. So we're going to start with gymnast number one, which is a floor gymnast. So we're going to make up a new a sample routine. For example, we're going to do a round of backflip and double layout back. We have 2/10 in discount in deductions. Then the second pass is going to be double tuck into the front, and we have this deductions. Then we have a triple twist back. We have also some deductions. Then the gymnast performs a split and a mana press to handstand. We have some deductions here also. Then the gymnast goes to another diagonal and does a 2.5 back twist into a front layout. He does it very clean, and so we only have 1/10 dismount. Then he shows a balance, and the dismount is a round up back handspring and double pike back. We have 1/10, and we are going to give the stick bonus. So we touch the bottom for the stick bonus, and we automatically upload that bonus to the final calculation. So what I do first is count my deductions. I have 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, and 14. So we have 1.4. I use the execution box and enter my deductions. And you're going to see my e-score is shown in the next row as 8.6. Let's suppose that we're studying any competition that's in YouTube or any other internet source. So we're going to be able to compare the score that was given in the actual competition. So then we calculate the start value. We have this as an E from group 3, a D from 2, a D4, a D1, D4 plus B2, and a D3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 elements. And we can now be able to calculate the start value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ds, 1 E, we have 1 B, and 1 A. If you see, we have 8 elements as shown in the number of elements, and we need to award 1/10 of connection. And let's check the groups. We have a D1, we have a D2, we have an E3, and a D4. So groups need not be changed. Remember, we're on floor, so on group 4 we only have the choice of awarding 0, 3, and 5. It's going to be different when we go to the next element, the next exercise. And in this case, we already have the score. The start value is 4.9, and my e-score is 8.6. So let's say in the actual competition, the gymnast was given a 4.8. Maybe something was not recognized, or maybe the connection was not given, or any problem that could happen. Uh, and let's say the final score was 8.233. So I want you to take notice in this corner, the upper right corner, we have a 0 here. This is going to change because we are now comparing the reference score given in the actual competition to our execution score. And we have 80%. That means the difference between our execution score was 4/10, from 8.6 to 8.33. We have 4/10, and that's the delta that's used in by the application to calculate your performance. After that, you're going to see in the final report what to do with this number, how it is how it can be found in the PDF report. So now we scroll the calculator part of the page, and we have this four bottoms here. The back, as I said, was used to go to the previous gymnast. In this case, if we hit the back bottom, we're not gonna message that this is the first gymnast. We can go back to the start list where we started, where all the names and all the lists are. We can go to the main table, which we're going to see this last, or we go to the next. When you reach the last gymnast, this bottom next is going to be red because it's going to warn you that there is no other gymnast. In this case, we're going to go to the next gymnast. Before we do it, whenever you hit one of these four bottoms, you are saving everything. So, for example, we go next, and the next gymnast is a pommel horse gymnast. Uh, just to check that everything was saved correctly, we go back and we see that everything we left is in place still. So something I want to show you, for example, we're going to erase these calculations, and now we go to the next gymnast. So one thing I want you to notice is that the pen is activated. So when you go to the next gymnast, the whatever you left, if it was a red pen, a black pen, or the eraser, it's going to go to the next exercise. So you need to be aware that if you hit the eraser and you go to the next gymnast, you will not be able to write. And if you call the gymnast in an actual competition, or if you start writing, nothing is going to be written. So be aware of this. So you need to be sure that this pencil of any color is hit. So we're going to go back to the start list. I want to show you the bolt. In the bolt, we get a different screen. So let's say we are in an actual competition, or we're just practice studying, and let's say gymnast announces Roche bolt, which is 225 number. So we go to the bolt table in the lower left hand, and we can search for the 225, and we find it is the Roche bolt as we expected. We apply it, and this is the announced bolt. So we know this is a 4.8 start value, and so the gymnast goes into competition, and we evaluate him. So we have 3 in the first far part, nothing on the support phase. We have 3 and 1 on the flight phase, and on the landing we have 1 and a large step, let's say. So 3, 4, 5, 8, 11. So we have 1.1. If you want, you can do your difficulty also, and you can confirm the difficulty value. So when you're practicing, or if you are in an actual competition, you can compare. We have 1.1, and let's say the execution score was 9.033. So we're going to see what was our performance. In this case, we did good. It was 100%. What happens is, for example, the gymnast, instead of doing a roche, did the same exercise, the same bolt, but with a half twist. He did a Dragulescu. So with a half twist, uh, the announced bolt was 225, so it remains the same, but you can change the start value. And it's a 5.2 now, and it doesn't change any calculation. And the opposite, if the announced bolt was, let's say, a more difficult bolt like a Blanik, for example, it was a double pike, but he did a Dragulescu instead. So this is only the announced bolt part. It's only for you to know what the gymnast pretends to do. So we go. We can make a comment also for you to see. Uh, bolt was different, let's say, than announced. And then we can go to the next gymnast, and we see that this is a parallel bars example. We're not going to do because any exercise because it's too long, would take longer. But the only thing I want you to see is that element group 1, you have the choice of 0, 3, and 5, even though you will never use 0.3. Group 2 also, group 3 also, but group group 4, you have the option of giving from 0 to 1.1. That's because the value of the group depends on the value of the dismount. And you also have the stick bonus bottom here, which, for example, if you go to the pommel horse screen, we don't have here in the pommel horse. We don't have the stick bonus because it is not awarded on pommel horse. And again, since this is pommel horse, we have the option of more than 0, 3, or 5 on element group 4. So when you are done, you can hit the main table button, which is gonna take you to a summary table. This summary table, it's it's like a summary, like it's called, but it has no functionality all really, because what the application uses this for is to make the PDF report. So if we go again here and go to the last gymnast, we see that the four bottoms are changing and the finished bottom appears now. So if you hit this or the main table bottom, you're going to go to the same place, to the summary table. So here is everything you have, and when you are done, or if you want to make a partial report, then you have two options: continue judging, and this will take you to the start list or wherever you left on the competition, or you finish judging. When you finish judging, it gives you the option of just exit and nothing is going to happen. Everything will be saved, or to download a PDF report. So we're going to download the PDF report, and it gives you the option of saving it in any location. So I choose my OneDrive, and what I do is I have a special place and just save it there. Whenever you are done with this, then the competition box is shown. If you're going to continue, you can enter and go back to the to continue judging, or if you want to check the your notes from the gymnast that we had, for example, we can see everything is in here, or we can go and check the PDF report. I want to show you the PDF report. For example, this is from a competition I did. This is how it's going to look like. We have this is from an actual competition, and this is the way it's going to look like. Uh, I'm using an Android tablet, and unfortunately, the PDF report looks different on the Android. You can see here we have many colors and looks a bit cooler. But the information is the same as you will get in the iPad. I'm going to show you also a Mac report. So you see everything you write, the summary of your calculations are here, and also the competition information. So we go to the top, to the bottom of the report, and we will be able to see the summary table also, and the summary table gives you all the information that you gave for all the gymnasts. In this case, it was like 40 gymnasts or something like that. It takes some time to get there. So this is the summary table. You can see here how many D's, C's, B's, your difficulty values, your start values, and you can compare your e-score with the competition e-score. In this case, it was left in blank because I was only doing difficulty in this competition. And in the end, you get the average percentage, which in this case is 0%. We have 0 participants because I didn't evaluate, I didn't make deductions for execution. So, but if I think the other example I have, uh, here we can see it. This is a PDF report created with an iPad. You can see it's like in black and white, although some colors are highlighted, used to highlight. Uh, if you write in blue or red, it will show up in the color you used. In this case, I used a black, so it's shown in black. So the report is the same, but it's less colorful. And so we go again to the bottom, and we're going to see the summary table we had in the Android report, and this is the summary table. It's the same as in the Android report, and you can see here that we have execution in all gymnasts. So in the bottom you're going to see your score. So I didn't do that well. It was 84.44, my average percentage out of 36 participants. And for example, if you made the comments are shown in the end. So maybe you can then use this to review as some routines that you need to go back to and a review. So for the moment, that's all. We're going to be doing more tutorials about the Gym Judge app. Thank you.